This video is sponsored by Card Kingdom. You can pre-order Kaldheim there right now if you click on my referral link in the description below. Before we jump into another Kaldheim draft, I want to remind everyone that my content is sponsored by Card Kingdom. If you're watching on Twitch, if you click on their logo in the panel below, it'll take you to their store using my referral link. If you're watching on YouTube, same thing, but for the link in the description below, you can get Kaldheim cards there and everything else, so check them out. Okay. Well, I think it's probably the Troll. The Troll is tricky because of his mana cost, but he's good all game long, really. Both of his effects are very good. It's a very efficient creature that then can ramp you and also can make a Troll token after it dies. So it amounts to a 2-for-1 frequently. So I do think it's what we take. You kind of do probably want at least 10 green sources in your deck to play him. But I think that's a real downside. Well, Binding the Old Gods is also quite good. It's a powerful removal spell with some nice additional effects. And it is worth thinking about. But I think both of them have the same problem, basically, where... I guess this is easier to splash than the Troll is. But, yeah, it's still multicolored. We're going to go with the Troll here. Okay, well, I think we take Sorulf's Packmate here. We could take a look at these. I do like Elder Hall a fair bit, especially, but I do think you take Packmate over it most of the time. It's really good. Efficient card. It's crazy good for a common and limited. Like, it feels like an uncommon in terms of the efficiency and everything. Yeah, it's definitely what we take here. Mono green would be fun if we could make it happen. It's unlikely, but it could happen. Okay, we'd probably take Feed the Serpent, premium removal. I think it's very hard, to not take it. And even in pack one, pick one. I would take it over all the cards in this pack, always. Even, Cardur is good, but Feed the Serpent is pretty great. Okay, so... not any good green or black in this pack, especially. The best card in this pack is definitely Vega. I may just take it as a, card to take. We could take the Mammoth Growth just to cut green. But it's early enough in the draft that I think something like Vega has a legit chance at, ending up in our deck. Well, we would end up in a completely different deck than what we're looking at now, but... the Snow-Covered Forest, also definitely an option. If it weren't so early in the draft, I probably would do that. But it's early enough, and we have no idea what signals we're going to get. So I think I'm going to take Vega here. Okay, so definitely nothing really we want here in green or black either. I think we probably want Basalt Ravager. It's the best card in this pack for sure. So I think we just take it. Yeah. Neither of these are very good. This wouldn't have been bad in our last deck where, this, Warhorn Blast is better, but we were going wide enough that this would have worked out. Yeah. Take Basalt Ravager. Okay, so reasonable green card here is probably just what I take. Crush the Weak is good in the right deck. But yeah, I think we take the Glade Walker here. There's something to be said for leaving Vega, like you said, to coax people into doing blue-white, I suppose. But it was early enough. I think it was worth trying to see if blue-white was legitimately open. Doesn't seem like it is, but, So I think we take another reasonable green card here, an Elderleaf Mentor. Could be green-red. I don't know. Green also has lots of good fixing, so, you know. Yeah, probably just grab another Gladewalker. I do like this card. I haven't played very much blue in this format yet, and it's starting to make me a little sad because I want to play with this and Bergstrider a lot, but it hasn't happened yet. We are only 6th draft. This is our 7th draft, so yeah, we'll take another Gladewalker here. Okay, so Notvold Recluse or Eyesight Troll. The Troll has more upside. It isn't necessarily easy to make that upside happen, but it does have more of it. You know, this is kind of a better baseline than the Troll. I do think we'll take the Troll. You know, snow does matter in green a little bit, so I think I like it a little more. Looks like green's open enough, I think. So it's just a question of what our second color is going to be. So I don't love this card at all. It's just so awkward to actually make mana with it. So probably just grab Goldmaw Champion here. It's the best card in this pack. We could consider a Snowland, but yeah, we'll take Goldmaw here. Okay, so God's Hall Guardian and Coma's Faithful are both fine. I guess we're going to take the Faithful, given that we already have Feed the Serpent. So this is kind of how we'd like things to go. And I could probably splash the Ravager if I want to. But who knows where things are going. We'll grab Mammoth Growth here. Yeah, I mean, I think Divine Gambit is a little better. Like, a lot of people said it's completely unplayable. I think it's better than that, but you just have to be... You have to be careful with when you cast it, and that definitely decreases how good of a card it can be, because you can't just be like, okay, good, I'm going to get rid of their 2-drop, you know, like you can with some removal. You know, that's what holds it back significantly, because if you have like a 2-mana removal spell that kills their 2 or 3-drop and lets you attack, that's great in any deck, really. And Divine Gambit's basically never going to let you do that, so it's hard to really get behind it for me. I don't think it's completely unplayable, but I don't think it's good either, I guess, is what I'm saying. I think I gave it a D in my set review, and I think that's where I would say I still am. Okay, this is interesting. These choose a creature type cards are interesting. So, as of now, we're not doing a very good job on creature types being all the same. I think this is going to be a little finicky in this deck. There are 2 really good green cards in this pack, too, between Rootless U and Struggle for Skemfar. Yeah. So, I think Rootless U is probably the pick. Struggle's a good removal spell, but this, you know, we do have to build around it a little bit, and right now we don't have anything for it to grab. But I don't think it'll be that hard to get something for it to grab. Okay, so I guess we're going to take Finn here. Yeah, we'll take Finn. We could consider a Snowland. But I think Finn's good enough to take over a Snowland. Rune of Might. Well, you know, we're still not that committed to a second color at this point. Fall of the Imposter is an interesting card. I do think Rune of Might is probably better than the Mentor, too. And green seems open enough that I think we're going to be playing it. I don't tend to value the Snowlands more than I value cards that are above average. Average and below, I take a Snowland, but like I think Rune of Might is good enough to take over a Snowland. Ooh, well, okay then. We've been thinking maybe we'd be black-green. Black hasn't seemed that open, but we do have Svella here, who's really good. Yeah, so we probably take Svella here over some reasonable black cards. I think Svella is good enough between fixing and ramping you and also being a potential win condition. I think we want Svella a little more. So, the World Tree's kind of interesting. As of now, you know, I wouldn't, you know, I have good enough, I have decent fixing already because of Svella, and I'm likely to get more, but yeah, it's basically a question of whether I want the World Tree or Tuskiri Firewalker. I feel like the World Tree has more upside in terms of letting us splash. Like, we can splash almost anything now between the World Tree and Svella, and that has some worth. So I'd probably take another Glade Walker here over Icehide Troll. Yeah. Aha. So okay, we have Svella kind of pulling us in one direction, but now we have Maya pulling us in another direction. And I think that is what we take here. She's good enough to take here for sure. Oh. This has been interesting. So, back-to-back Svellas after the Maya thing. Okay, well, we're going to take Svella now. We might have a good enough fixing to splash Maya, so that's something to keep in mind. Okay, so dual Snowland is probably just what we take here. It doesn't exactly overlap with our plans right now, but there's nothing else in this pack I really want. Just Spare Sentinel's not that good. Yes, Svella is definitely a good win condition. If we end up with good enough fixing, we might be able to swing Maya. We have 2 Svellas and a World Tree at this point, so it could happen. At this point, black does not seem likely, though. Yeah, we have gotten lots of good green stuff. That's for sure. Okay. God, maybe I'd take a Jaspera Sentinel here. I mean, it's very unlikely it makes the cut for us. Very likely. Yeah, unlikely. That's what I meant to say. We could take the Strider and maybe consider splashing it. I guess it's a way better card. Yeah, I'll take the Sentinel. Or not. Wow, I just picked 2 things in a row that I didn't mean to. Sweet. There wasn't much in that pack anyway, but, you know. Take the Valkyrie here. And Master Scald. But yeah, I don't... We do still... Here's something worth fixing. Splashing for. We do still need something for Rootless U to find. At least one thing for Rootless U to find. Okay. This has been a weird kind of draft, I feel like. Alright, well... How many elves do we have? I don't think we have enough. No. Probably take Broken Brow. Yeah. I mean, if we're going to be red-green, he's pretty darn good. So, yeah, I think that is what we'll take. Hello, Nley. N-L-E-Y-H, anyway. Oh, man. That's something I wish I could splash easily. So, here's some more fixing that isn't bad. As of now, I don't know how much we need it, but I think it's probably what we take here. Yeah. Okay. Sculptor of Winter is not great in our deck right this second. We do have a bit of boasting going on, which makes this a significantly better card. And we can pick up some more. There's actually another one that might wheel. It's also a pretty sweet combo with Arnie. Yeah, let's take the Frenzied Raider. Another Horizon Seeker. I mean, with another Horizon Seeker, we can probably start trying to splash Maya, I think. Yeah. I could really use a Lindworm or something, but yeah, I'll take a Horizon Seeker here. We need something big for our Rootless U, otherwise it's going to be kind of crappy. Well, Cinderheart Giant can be found by the U, and we do have Ramp, so it's not the worst pick ever. Yeah, I think we'll go with Cinderheart here. At this point, I probably do want to run it. So I don't think we need this additional fixing at all. I think we're just going to grab the Firewalker. We could take a Snowland. But I think we go with Firewalker here. Alright, Frostbite here isn't bad. It's only going to be doing 2 most of the time in our deck, but we could use something like it. So, Rimewood Falls would help us splash Bind the Monster, but at this point it seems kind of unlikely that's going to be something we want to do. I think maybe just another Firewalker is better. It would be nice to pick up a second Frenzied Raider, as much boast as we picked up. It could happen. Alright, so we're going to take Axguard Cavalry. So we're kind of turning into a red-green aggro deck, but one that has some significant late-game punch. I think we end up playing this Giant, mostly because of our U. But, yeah. So, Eyeside Troll's not going to make the cut in a snow deck with this little snow stuff going on. I think we take Snow-Covered Mountain here. You know, Fearless Pup is okay, but not really something we really need. Oh, we actually have... Yeah. We actually have some ways of getting snow going. I kind of forgot that we have... Eyeside Troll may actually be worth it with the Manalith. With the Icy Manalith this makes. Okay. Right, here we'll take a Fearless Pup. I don't think that other 2 mana... Oh, I forgot we have a random Haggy Mob, which probably won't make the cut, but it is playable. Hi, Big Daddy Huckabee. I like the mechanics so far. Okay, so we're only splashing Maya at this point. The question is whether I can also splash Feed the Serpent. Two double splashes would usually be like crazy. However, I mean, I guess if I really want to splash removal, it's probably better to do Bind the Monster. We have so few spells. This deck is like all creatures. Yeah, we probably, if we want to splash removal, Bind the Monster is probably a better place to go. And we don't have a ton of removal in this deck. So we probably do want to splash some removal. I think, even with the World Tree and stuff, we're kind of asking for it if we try to splash Feed the Serpent. We could consider splashing Bergstrider too, I think. But that's probably getting a little too crazy. Yeah. So, Eyeside Troll's not going to be amazing in this deck. We're not that good at making snow mana. Svella basically has to be in play for this to be more than a 3 mana 2/3, so I think we can probably cut it. And I think Haggy Mob is probably potentially on the chopping block here. Fearless Pup's not great. I think we probably cut Fearless Pup and Haggy Mob, and we still have enough boast for our Raider to be worth it, so. Yeah, Finn is just a 2-mana 1/3 with Death Touch, but that's actually a pretty darn good card, so we're definitely keeping it. Alright, so we probably only need to run one island, and then... Yeah, so we're going to go with one island. We probably do want to run 2 plains. So the number of green sources we have is concerning me. Green and red sources aren't looking awesome. So maybe it's not worth also splashing Bind the Monster. Because, you know, yes, the World Tree late will then make all of our mana the mana of our dreams. But up until that point, we're going to be pretty reliant on some other things. And I think Bind the Monster is good, but I think it does significant damage to our mana base that makes it not worth it. I think we just splash Maya in the end here. Yeah. Oh, I think we can actually leave in Bind the Monster. No, we can't. We can add one more card to our deck, though. And I guess another 5-drop doesn't seem too bad. Would you rather have a 1-drop or a 5-drop? I'm leaning towards the 5-drop. Yeah. And then we add a forest and a mountain. That gives us 13, 14, 16. Yeah, okay. All right, I think this is it. Let's see how it goes. We're pushing the fixing as far as we can. Well, given our first draft win, I'd say we're not going to reach Mythic. I think we had to do really well in all, usually each stream has about 3 drafts. We would have had to do well in all 3 of them, I think, to have a shot. I've had this guy, at least, I think I've had him, this might be the 3rd time I've had him. I've had him a lot. So I think we just fire off Frostbite on that thing. Okay. Play our own Gladewalker. Ooh. We should be able to get in for a pretty big hit here. 5. Pretty big. Okay. So they can crew the Carve. I could put Rune of Might on Arnie. And attack. but Horizon Seeker grabbing me a forest also seems pretty good, like, next turn. Yeah, let's play our Horizon Seeker here. Yeah, they, you know, the runes replace themselves and are all pretty cheap. So yeah, that's what makes them better. The boosts they give are also not irrelevant, though, I would say. I think this is maybe the best one, because +1/+1 and Trample, like if you compare this to Setessan Training, which was a very playable card in Theros Beyond Death, it's a pretty favorable comparison. Now, Theros had 1,000,000 payoffs. Ooh, that's a little obnoxious. Does only kill Arnie is the good news, but you know, they paid 4 to kill Arnie. I guess I can live with that. So the annoying thing about getting another forest with Horizon Seeker is it's just going to have to get housed by Raider's Carve in the process. So, okay, unless they attack me, in which case I'm all for it. No blocks. Okay, so yeah, I think we get the land, and that'll let us play Svella too, so that's good news. Yeah. Yeah, we grab a forest here. Even though we want our white mana someday. Yeah. Well. Yeah, I think we just play our troll here. I mean, I could consider putting Rune of Might on Horizon Seeker, but I think just getting the troll out there is well worth it here. Okay, so again, I could put Rune of Might on her Seeker. It doesn't really seem very especially good, though, to do that. I'm just going to attack with our Troll here. Thank you for the follow, Bo, Melina, and... Oh, no. I'm actually way behind. Hold on a second. So let's attack with our Troll. Oodlane and Hara Navernus and Anxious Hippo and Tiki Man and Keiko Stel. Thank you all for the follow. Yeah, so this is a good trade for us because Old Growth Troll just comes and plops right onto one of our forests. And not only can it be a troll, it actually ramps us too. We don't want to do it that way. Yeah, let's play Haggy Mob here, which has a Boast trigger that will kill Koma's Faithful. I think we're going to go ahead and play Rune of Might now, too. Oof. So here's what can happen with your splash when you're splashing a double-colored card. Yeah, we're really taxing our mana because of playing the Old Growth Troll as well as Maya, but you know, it's whatever. We'll be alright. Alright, so we attack with both of these. And then Haggy Mob is gonna blow that up. Hopefully. Okay, well, didn't straight up blow it up, but, you know, that'll work for me. I guess we're going to grab a Plains here, too. Yeah. It does mean we can't play something else if we do it, but... Oh, actually I could have. I screwed up tapping my mana somewhere. Paid too much for one of those. Well done, me. Well done. If this actually happens, I think we're pretty happy with the situation. Okay. So, yeah, I think it's probably more worthwhile to just foretell this. That hurts, but, you know, it's not the end of the world either. Okay. So, yeah, let's play our pack mate. And let's play our mentor. So, yeah, we're going to play this land so we can make a troll at the end of their turn. A troll's looking pretty good on this board. So, holding on to lands because of Maya is worth thinking about, but, yeah. We got there. Oh, you know what? It might be sorcery speed only. Didn't check that. It probably is. It seems like that would be a little too good. You can do it instant, huh? As my voice cracks. Alright, this is a good hand. It's a nice little hand. Oh, the token's tapped, that's right. Yeah, so we would have been good. I remember that from my own set review now that you mention it. This card has impressed me so far. Like, you know, you have to be in the right deck, but both times I've had it, it's been in a pretty good position. So what do we lead with here? Could be the cavalry. Yeah, I think it probably is. I mean, setting up the haste option on all of our future cards is worth it. I mean, all of these are just going to be 2/2s right now anyway. Plus, if you play a 2/2 and then put a counter on it, it's a 3/3, you know, map. And that can put you in some decent shape on turn 3. And that might be what I do. Okay. Yeah, I think I'd probably just attack here. If they want to trade their Firewalker, we're cool with it. I doubt they do with all our mana up, but you know. And then we'll play Gladewalker here. So we can block the Firewalker. Which we want to do, because that trigger can be quite advantageous. Is Cosmos Elixir that artifact that gains you life? Rune of Mortality, huh? Alright then. So much for being able to do something and, you know, against that. Well, there's our rune, which I think is pretty welcome here. Yeah, we only have 1 green mana, which is annoying, but I can still play Frenzied Raider. So, yeah, we'll put Rune of Might on our X-Guard Cavalry here. Ooh, that'll be good. Not right this second, but eventually. Then we'll play our Raider. I gave it a D, Cosmos Elixir. I could definitely see it ending up better, but it is, you have to be in a pretty controlling deck to really take advantage of it, I think. So unless they have another land, they won't be able to play that, which is good news. We're going to block the Firewalker here. If they have a trick to back it up, we were going to be in some trouble. Do they have another land? I guess even if they do have another land, they have to give up their Immersturm Raider, which they are, but I think that works for us. Obviously, they get to reanimate something later and all that, but, you know. Okay, so I think we play... God, only 1 green mana. Our mana is kind of killing us here, I think. We're going to discard Maya, sadly. Yeah. I mean, I could have, you know... some of it is bad luck, but our mana base is also pretty ugly. So, what are they going to reanimate later? Nothing crazy good, especially against a 1/3 Death Toucher, so that's good news. Well, that's annoying. I think we hold on to the U just because it can give us the value we kind of desperately need right now. So, I guess they probably get back a Firewalker. Yeah. That they do. Do I want to block and kill both of these? I think probably. Yeah. Well, That U will be pretty good, since it can find us our big giant. Granted, we need one more land, but... yeah, I mean, I think we trade with the mob here. It's gonna kill our 1/1, of course, but... Yeah, I think we still trade with the mob. Oh my god. Our mana has not been kind, but again, some of it has to do with how it was constructed. So, I don't really see a way here where we don't die. I'd be pretty shocked to not die. Yeah. So the question is, are we hurting ourselves more than we're helping ourselves by splashing Maya? You know, it's a knee-jerk reaction, I think, to change our deck because of it. I don't think we are. I mean, between Ice Shaper and 2 Horizon Seekers and World Tree, we should do a reasonably okay job of getting it online. I just think it hasn't gone the way we really want it to. But I think it can. We just, yeah. I mean, if it is playing the troll and Maya, it does strain our mana base, no doubt. But I think it's a reasonable thing to be doing. We just need to get World Tree every game. Come on. I mean, I wouldn't say I'm completely unlucky. Goes to Bologna, like our first deck of the day was like all me. Like it went 0-3 because of me, and it's hard to argue otherwise in terms of picks I passed up on and punts during the games. So, you know. Hey, there's the World Tree. How about that? It's a pretty good hand. Yep, play our World Tree. What do I want to lead with? Probably Fang, I guess, against the 2/1 Finn. It'd be pretty funny if his name was Fang the Fang Bear. So, we play a Forest here just in case we draw one next turn. Because if we draw one next turn, we can play Old Growth Troll on curve, which is not an easy thing to do in Limited. We didn't do it, but, you know, we'll be alright. We could play Horizon Seeker here. Okay. Alright. Yeah, I think we go with Elderfang Mentor here. Okay, so I think we kill probably the Courser with our Basalt Ravager here. Yeah, and then we'll end our turn. Do love this card. I always love this kind of card. Into the battlefield tempo-y kind of cards. So, yeah, we're going to trade our Elf here. If one doesn't trade with Firewalker, it can get out of hand in a hurry. Okay. So you can get your power up to 5. They would have to double block you. Yeah, that seems pretty good. We're going to attack with both of them. Any creature they play, they can give haste, which isn't great for us, but man, they got the removals. Removal city over there. Okay. Well, our 1/1's gonna attack. Then we're gonna play 2 Glade Walkers. Okay, so I'm gonna attack with 1 Glade Walker here. Yeah, with all the haste they have, it just seems a little dangerous to do anything else. So play our Firewalker here. The Frenzied Raider will be able to punch through thanks to Boast, I think. Okay, well. Alright, so I think we attack with all of these. Alright, I think we attack with both of these. One more land and we can play Maya. Alright, then we play the Troll and the Raider. I think we're gonna get there here. Yeah. Good luck, Arthur. Thank you for the follow, Menelaus, Linkthinks, Oodline, and Harena Vermis. Appreciate the follow. This is a pretty good hand. Yeah. I like it. I mean, it would be nice to have a legit 2-drop, but foretelling this on turn 2 isn't too bad. Alright, so... yeah, I think we just play Arnie here. Probably play... leaning towards Packmate this next turn, but... I guess Horizon Seeker's not bad either. The Packmate can block both of these really effectively, though, yeah. So I think we'd rather play the Packmate. So, yeah. We hit them for 4 here if they just take it. Well, if we draw Maya this game, we'll be able to play her. We've drawn her every game so far. So they may just boast here, but that's a significant cost. Although it's a little less significant with Sculptor of Winter around, but it's still pretty significant. Because they do have 2 mana left. Now they have 3 left, so. Ooh, okay. So I think we attack with both and just play Haggy Mob here. Yeah. It's going to be hard for them to win this race if their plan is just to, like, keep tapping my stuff. So I should have been playing green mana just in case I drew my troll. Because that turn, probably playing the troll is better than the mob, but the mob's not bad. Alright. That is something we need to remember, though, about our troll. Like, if we have the option of getting 3 forests in play, we should. So that if we draw it, we can play it. And we did have the option there. We just, you know, didn't quite get there. Huh. So, a card like Rune of Might does make a hand like this a little bit more keepable because you kind of... You have a significant chance of finding your red mana. Come here, cat. You silly. But, we do have troll mana, which is pretty funny. That's all that matters. God. It's not a terrible keep, but it's not a great one either. It's sort of a borderline one, because we are going to draw several cards before we get to Skiri Firewalker territory. 2. I guess 2 isn't several, but... Man, mulligan or keep? Mulligan or keep? We do have a lot of fixing in green that'll help us too. I think we keep it. Nice. It worked out for us. Thank you for the sub, Avalanche. Resub, that is. Oh, I should have played my forest there. I made the same mistake I said I wasn't going to make a minute ago. We'll probably draw our troll now on turn 3. We did draw a troll, but at least it's not the troll that I was worried we were going to see. All right. We're going to play this troll. We have 2 of these. We haven't really stuck one yet. You know, I'm kind of okay with time walking them here if they're going to use a card. Like... Whoa, now I'm less okay with it. Oh, man. That was pretty brutal. That was pretty brutal. Not gonna lie. Can't really block Fearless Pup now. My goodness. All the removal. It's all here. Let's play another Gladewalker. I guess we're going to slap this Rune of Might on it. So they can attack with both of these here. Crew this with the 2 dwarves. Yeah. And then attack with both, and I can't block. I mean, I can, but not effectively. So we're just not going to. Oh, good. A big creature is welcome. Morning, Reverend. Glad you enjoyed. Oh, man. Removal Tribal, man. It gets it done. 4 or 5. I'm trying to decide if I should just attack here. Because I'm not really planning on blocking. Yeah, I think we just attack. It's, you know, we have a low probability of things going our way already, but I think the attack is worth it there because we don't have a good block available, so we might as well just... And we're not in chump block territory just yet, so... So we need another red mana pretty badly. Oop. We're not attacking now, I don't think. I don't think we can afford to do it again. We're splashing Maya, the green-white signpost uncommon. Oh, crap. Cardor's been messing me up in this format. That pretty much seals the deal, I think. Yeah, so we have to block one of those, and then block here. Yeah. Go to 1. Oh, with Cardor in play, that means we're dead. Yeah, we can't survive. That was gross. Every removal spell ever. Hi, Nate. I'm enjoying the set. It's pretty fun. Yeah, they did have a nice deck. I think it's early, but I feel like I underrated Cardor. I think I gave him a B-. He feels pretty close to a B+. Every time I've played against him. I mean, it's, you know, anecdotal at this point, but he seems real good. Even if he doesn't have any, like, you know, special synergy of any real significant value, he just messes you up significantly, and yeah. All right, we can keep this one. It's a bit slow. It's pretty good, Magster. I like the new set. In the early going of it, but I like it. I haven't gotten to play, like, blue at all yet. That's, like, one of my goals. Play blue. Pretty slow hand, unfortunately, but I think I can live with it. I think I'm more interested. I mean, I'm probably not going to boast no matter what we play, because we can just play another creature, but we'll get the Seeker down. These are cool old school art cards. Okay. Well, in that case, we just want to play another one? Yeah, probably. So, we only have one snow permanent. Our deck's basically only going to get Frostbite online if we get our red-green troll signpost. Ooh, that is a good thing to kill, though, I can tell you that much. Yeah, that's annoying, but... The reason it's annoying is they get a token out of it before... Alright, so I think we want to play Firewalker here. I mean, if it can boast, we'll be pretty happy. Yeah, it's not going to be able to. Trading for a token is ugly. That's for sure. You know, we do have various ways to make it bigger, but I think we just want to play the U here. Could be in trouble here, though. I mean, they can tap down the U. If they have a way to get rid of one of our creatures and tap down the U, that would be especially bad. Okay, well, they must have a trick, I would think. No, maybe not. If they kill our U, we do have a giant to search up. But yeah. These flyers are not good news. I can tell you that much. Well. I'm trying to decide if I just want to attack with both and boast. I kind of think we do. Yeah. So we'll get through for the damage. Then, yeah, we'll go ahead and boast here. If we can hit a forest, that'd be cool. I'll take a mountain, I guess. So yeah, play a Glade Walker here. I mean, it can trade for the tokens already, so I think I'd rather put it, like, here. And then we'll also slap Rune of Might on our Rootless U. So Trample will cause them some problems next turn. If they have the Warhorn Blast here, we're probably dead, but we do have significantly beefy cards on this table, so that part's good. That part is not. So they hit us. So, yeah, I mean, they're going to win this race unless we get something amazing. Oh, well, that's pretty amazing. Yeah. All right. So we leave back Glade Walker and attack with the other two here. Yeah. If they take it, we can actually kill them with Basalt Ravager. Kind of doubt they take it, but if they do. Alright, so that gets us in for 6. So hold on a second. Berserker. Yeah, alright. So kill this dwarf. Hit them for 6. I guess I may as well boast here. Yeah, we're not going to play that, though. We're going to play our Ravager and kill the Valkyrie. Thank you for the follow, Magster and Legrand. Glad you like the content. Can they kill us here with a Warhorn Blast? Yeah, they do. Just barely. Well, 3-3 is not great, but it's fine. We'll take it. Doesn't hurt our win percentage as it currently stands in this format so far.